The rain had just stopped over New York City, leaving the glass towers shining like mirrors reflecting ambition, power, and arrogance. At the top floor of the towering Helix Innovations building, 27-year-old CEO Adrian Cole stood in front of a massive digital screen. Charts, losses, and red warnings filled the display. His company, once a rising tech giant, was collapsing. Investors were pulling out. A critical AI security system had failed. And tomorrow morning, the board was ready to vote him out. But Adrian wasn't worried. He was angry. Angry at the engineers. Angry at the system. Angry at everyone except himself. "They're all useless," he muttered, adjusting his designer suit. "If they can't fix it, I'll replace them all." Just then, his assistant walked in hesitantly. "Sir, there's someone here. She says she can fix the system." Adrian didn't even turn. "Another consultant? Tell her to leave." The assistant hesitated. "She's not from any company. She came on her own. From a rural tech program in Pakistan." That made him turn slightly. A pause. "Pakistan," he repeated with a smirk. "Perfect. Send her in. Let's see this miracle worker." The village girl. The doors opened slowly. A young woman walked in, simple clothes, a worn backpack, and calm eyes that didn't match the tension in the room. She looked around the high-tech office like it was just another place. Her name was Aisha Khan. She wasn't intimidated. Not by the glass walls. Not by the expensive suits. Not even by Adrian Cole himself. Adrian scanned her quickly. "You're the expert?" he asked, amused. "Yes," she replied simply. He laughed. Not loud, but sharp enough to echo. "You look like you just came from a farming village." "I did," she said without hesitation. That made a few executives in the room chuckle. Adrian shook his head. "Listen, miss, this isn't a university project. We're dealing with a billion-dollar AI system. Go back home, finish your studies, and—" "I already finished fixing your firewall breach," she interrupted. Silence. The room froze. Adrian narrowed his eyes. "What did you say?" Aisha calmly pulled out her laptop and connected it to the company server. On the main screen, lines of code began appearing. "The system wasn't just failing," she said. "It was being attacked internally. Someone installed a backdoor 3 months ago. That's why your AI keeps crashing." The room went quiet. Adrian stepped closer. "That's impossible. Our best engineers checked everything." Aisha didn't look up. "Then your best engineers missed it." The first shock. Within 10 minutes, she had isolated the breach. Within 20, she had traced it. Within 30, she had found something worse. "It's not random sabotage," she said. "Someone inside your company is selling access to competitors." Now the room changed. This wasn't just technical anymore. This was betrayal. Adrian's expression hardened. "Who?" Aisha hesitated. "That's encrypted in a secondary layer. I need access to your core AI hub." "That system is restricted," one executive said. Aisha looked at Adrian directly. "If you don't open it, your company won't survive tomorrow." Adrian hated her confidence. But he hated losing more. "Give her access," he ordered. The girl who didn't blink. As she worked, the room watched her. No panic. No hesitation. Just calm precision. Adrian couldn't understand it. Everyone in his world, engineers, CEOs, investors, cracked under pressure. But this village girl? She didn't even blink. He walked closer. "Where did you learn this?" he asked. "Self-taught," she said. "That's not possible." "I didn't know it was impossible," she replied. That sentence stayed in the air longer than expected. The truth unfolds. After 2 hours, she found it. A hidden AI subroutine, designed to slowly leak Helix Innovations' proprietary data. And the worst part? It was coded by someone inside the executive team. A senior director. Adrian's face turned pale for the first time. "That man has been with me for 5 years," he whispered. Aisha closed the file. "Then he's been planning this for 5 years." Security was called. The director was arrested within the hour. The company was saved from collapse. But Adrian didn't feel relieved. He felt exposed. Because someone he had laughed at just saved everything he built. After the storm. The board meeting the next morning was different. Instead of firing Adrian, they were praising him for bringing in external help. But Adrian didn't take credit. He walked out of the meeting early. And went straight to the engineering floor where Aisha was packing her bag. "You're leaving?" he asked. "Yes. You just saved my company. I did my job." He frowned. "We should hire you." She shook her head. "I don't work for companies like this." That stung. "What does that mean?" Aisha looked at him for the first time, not as a CEO, but as a person. "It means you laugh at people before you understand them." That hit harder than any financial loss. The change begins. For the first time in his life, Adrian didn't have a response. Aisha turned to leave. But then he said something unexpected. "I was wrong." She stopped. He continued, "About you." A long silence followed. Then she nodded slightly. "Good. Don't repeat it." And she walked away. 6 months later. Helix Innovations had recovered. Stronger. Safer. Smarter. Adrian had changed too. He no longer dismissed people based on where they came from. He personally funded rural tech education programs. And every time someone asked what changed him, he only said one thing. "A girl from a village taught me what intelligence really looks like." The final meeting. 6 months later, at a global tech summit in Dubai, Adrian was invited as a keynote speaker. After his speech, he stepped down, and saw her. Aisha Khan. Standing in the audience this time, wearing a formal tech innovation badge. She had been awarded for developing one of the most advanced open-source AI security frameworks in the world. Their eyes met. He smiled slightly. She didn't. But she gave a small nod. A silent acknowledgement. No anger. No pride. Just understanding. Moral of the story. Never underestimate someone because of where they come from. Talent has no address. And sometimes, the people you laugh at the ones who save your world.